We're gonna hopefully load up tonight and then head out. Well, we have to load up tonight and head out there because that's it. I mean, that's time. Time for tech. Not just do what?
New build show alert. So we're teaming up with our buddies at BBI. They're working on a really cool project, a 911 hill climb Pikes Peak special.
Pikes Peak is, in my mind, it's like tomorrow. You know, we should have started last year.
We're gonna follow these guys to Pikes Peak and hopefully you guys set a record.
There's not enough hours, is there? 11 o'clock, Thursday, I think the 20th, something like that. Tech, we have to be in Colorado Monday, so 3.5 days away. We're making good progress.
Hey, I'm not at Hoonigan, but yet I somehow feel I'm exactly at Hoonigan because this is crunch time unlike any other at BBI Autosport, working on going to a little mountain called Pikes Peak. And with this man here. Hi, Batim.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Oh, great. Great. Great.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching the progress. I saw Scotto come out here, and then Dan came out here, and now I get to do a little check.
Get some tools in their hands.
I know. So I was gonna say
Dan was ready.
Dan would do. I don't think you want Scotto working on it because it'll never get done. You know.
Sorry, Brian. We'll just continue working on your stuff.
I've never been to Pikes Peak before. Super excited. Scotto gave me the call, so I get to go. So awesome. I'm a big time attack guy. I'm also a big sort of wannabe Porsche guy. So I just have so many questions because this is a 991.2.
.1.
Oh, .1.
Yep.
GT3 Cup car.
Correct.
So that's sort of like the spec series of Porsche. It's like the quote unquote most affordable race series.
Right.
And you guys turbocharged it. So that's what we're looking at here.
Right.
Tell me why turbo for Pikes Peak?
The atmosphere, air density. You know,
35% less than sea level is what you're looking at? 39.6.
What our data shows us.
Okay.
At the top,
that is.
And it's 36 and a change, no, 34 and change at the starting line.
Now, turbos also compress thinner air more efficiently than a naturally aspirated.
Yeah,
which is why you see airplanes with turbocharged motors.
Yeah, because you have to make essentially a false atmosphere inside the manifold.
Yes.
And all the turbocharger is a pressure multiplier. Basically, whatever you feed it, it has an efficiency range where it operates in, and then it will take that. So you're still playing with the atmosphere because you're now giving that almost 35% less pressure, so that it can multiply, right? And that's if you ever see diesel, like Chuckles Garage, compound turbo.
Yes.
Here's how that works: turbocharger 1 and turbocharger 2. Turbocharger 2, let's say, is putting out 60 psi. It doesn't need to be efficient at 60 psi. What it needs to be efficient as is multiplying this pressure from X to X. So when you're introducing 30 psi to it, it can work just as hard as a 30 psi turbocharger, but then create its 60. That's what we're battling with. That's why working with Garrett, we size these turbochargers. I mean,
and which one are these?
These are kind of a custom 25660.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that before. I don't even know what a 25660 is.
It's their G series turbo.
Okay.
I'm still trying to learn what it all equates to, but it responds like a 28 and it carries more than a 30.
Now, you're also dealing with something at Pikes Peak in that you're having to race at elevation, but you're also having to race at two radically different elevations. You're starting at like 9,000 feet, and I think you climb 4,700 feet to 14,100.
Right.
So, like, how does that affect a turbo vehicle or naturally aspirated or any vehicle for that matter?
You have to follow the atmospheric pressure on the way.
Yes.
So this thing has, I think, two ambient pressure sensors.
Okay.
And then we have 4 pressure sensors that are charged pressure sensors.
So is that like a real-time boost map, essentially?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything's sized where it will be within, so middle is middle of the mountain.
Yes.
Down here is here. Here's our operating window.
Yep.
So
wow.
This is bottom of the starting line to finish line.
Yep.
And we have
you could do that much.
Yeah.
Science.
Jeremy was joking with me yesterday because he was responsible and part of the team when the Volvos raced in World Challenge.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, him and actually Brian, wherever he went. He's like, Tim, you have more sensors on this engine than we did in World Challenge. He's like, you're ridiculous. But in all of this, we're learning. We're going to learn so much. We have shaft speed sensors. We have wastegate position sensors. We have boost pressure in and out of intercooler. We have temperature in and out of intercooler.
Wow.
You know, we have exhaust gas pressure right here. You know, we have 3 thermocouples. 1, 2, 3, 1 per cylinder. And then we have a collective thermocouple to measure. So we have essentially four temperature sensors on each cylinder, or on each bank.
On each bank, okay.
There's no more like, oh, I wonder what it's doing. You're like, wait, we need to knock a degree of timing out of cylinder 5. You know, because a lot of times on Porsches, especially when you're running them hard, cylinder 2 and cylinder 5 get a little bit more abuse. They're in the middle of the two other, you know what I mean? And so this way, instead of just theorizing that we need to do that, we're just going to watch EGTs and we're going to, you know, and then.
Not that it even matters because it's 9 minutes. There's nothing you could do. It's not exactly endurance racing, but do you have real-time telemetry on this one? No. Okay, so you guys, you don't really need it because I mean, there's nothing you could do essentially.
Once he leaves, it's like sending somebody to the moon.
Just
call back when you're up there because there's nothing.
That blows my mind because there's not even a loop. It's not even a start-finish line. It's like
the only way you gauge what happens. I'm literally my heart's beating right now thinking about it. The only way you gauge, there's 3 sector times,
and that's it. Yes.
Past sector 1.
Yes.
And then you see the time, and you're like, oh, okay. That's cool. Are we in the window? Are we not?
Yes.
But you passed.
Yes.
Get making sector 2. And then you see sector 3. Like I'm not getting chills right now because that's the most nerve-wracking. Hopefully 9 minutes and something seconds.
Yes.
That, you know,
it's got to be nerve-wracking, especially too when you're putting a driver in a car like that and sending them into pretty dangerous mountain, you know. What is it, 12.42 miles, 156 turns.
13 first gear hairpin.
Yes, yeah. And a lot of false turns too, where I've seen drivers get it wrong and mistake the turn.
There's 3 corners there, and every time we drive it in the rental car, I'm like, where are my markers? Because there's these 3 decreasing radius corners.
And into space.
Yeah.
Now getting back to the engine really quickly. So this is actually a 3.8. You left it at a 3.8.
Started life as a 3.6.
This is a 3.6.
There's actually started life as a Gt3 engine.
This is a Gt3 engine.
Right.
So okay, this is not the cup car engine.
No.
So this is the 3.8. So okay, so what we're looking at was a standard Gt3 engine, road engine that started as a 3.6.
Correct.
And then you punched it out to a 3.8.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's touch on the cars a little bit. We're going to see Diego. Hi, Diego.
Hi, Diego.
We think that this is like the ultimate Ne Plus Ultra of Porsche Motorsport, and essentially what you're working with is an entry-level Porsche Motorsport car. You're super privateer.
We barely even said hello to them. Like, oh yeah.
So that's what I mean. People may be talking smack and saying, oh well, you know, this is a total PMNA type thing because but Tim used to work with these guys and everything. But you're essentially you're just like any other customer, but you are actually hot rodding a cup car. But the beauty of Pikes Peak is that the cup car is just the beginning. So essentially, it's almost like your canvas at this point. I'm not gonna lie, but Tim, you're like a German racer here. You know, you're kind of like I don't think Porsche likes to see this. You know, it's like, why isn't the cup car good enough for you? No,
Porsche.
That was my horrible German accent there.
It was horrible. I got the Porsche hat.
Yes.
Horrible.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I know, completely, right? You see all those guys do that, right?
They're all enthusiasts.
So, exactly. But when they're wearing the button-down shirt, exactly.
Like
let's just get into this. There's just so much to unwrap here. First of all, no words, just no words. This is like the most batshit crazy aero piece I've ever seen on a 911.
Matt
and this
doesn't lie.
So
to get air through the intercooler, there's a ratio of inlet versus intercooler face versus discharge.
Yes.
So it's not going to be quite this big. It's going to come down, so it'll be somewhere in this neighborhood.
Okay.
But Matthew's going to get that all flanged up and finished tonight. And it's not very conventional what we're doing because I don't know, but this is a high pressure zone.
This is a huge high pressure zone.
High pressure zone
completely
right here against the body.
Completely.
And I talked about the intercooling earlier, which I'll show you over there, but look at this beautiful open area.
We saw that in the first 2 episodes.
I could go cannonball through this thing, you know?
Now,
and
yes.
so we're like, why are we gonna put the intercoolers here when we have, the cool part is they don't really yell at you where you put your wing. It just has to be, you know, and then you have a number.
You have a box. You have a box you have to work with.
So we've
Understood.
moved it, really talented folks over at Varus made us a wing custom, like for this project.
Like Varus is in the JDM Varus?
Yeah,
like,
these guys are badass.
Dang, you got a little bit of rice in here. I like this. So,
you can't be too proud.
You know,
like,
you've been hanging out with Hurt for too long.
Yeah,
you got the big Wang gang.
Yeah, we did a couple episodes back in the barnyard, and I was like, what are
You
you
got
guys
bit
working on over there? The problem with that is that there's no real place to mount it, so Dimitri's got to hog out some billet pieces that come in here, because this is actually essentially where the gooseneck's going to come
The gooseneck's coming out. Oh, wow, you're really going far forward with your gooseneck mount.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and then the
Hold on, let me see your wingspan here.
that's 6 feet.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, here it comes. What?
This is element 1, and so that's going to sit.
By the way, okay, hold on. Just got to show that. And then also have to show, like, all the adjustability.
Yeah.
I would get lost trying to figure that out.
Element 2 is going to be right about
Sit
here.
up there, okay.
And then we're working on the front to balance that arrow out. Right now, my dad and I have been
Sorry.
a bunch of plastic front splitters.
You know, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
You guys are leaving on Saturday. Just wanted to point out the timeline.
It used to be funny. It used to be funny.
So let's get into, how about tires and wheels? Oh, man, again, hanging with Hurt way too much. Are these what they call, like, the polished Johnnies? Or are these, like, the really... This is, like, super highlighter yellow here.
It is. It's about as tennis balls. Steve at Ford said, hey, what color do you want? I'm like, I want them to look like a tennis ball.
Tennis ball.
He goes, oh, why? I'm like, let's just do it.
Just because, yes. So these are 18s?
18-inch forge lines. They're GTD wheel that they actually ran on this car, or this car had them back when it was campaigned when it was a GT America car.
Okay.
So they made a lot of wheels for the 911s, the different privateer teams for that series. This exact design did the 24 Hours of Daytona, Sebring, it did all
Perfect.
of it.
So it's already proven. No. So that's an 18-inch forge line, and then oh, look at this. What wheel is this? First of all, this is a front.
This is a front.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 10.5-inch wide wheel.
10.5 in the front, and then what are you? 12 in the rear. Okay. People think a motorsport slick is just a motorsport slick, but there are different compounds.
So many compounds.
So many compounds, much more than even road tires that people don't even realize. They just think, I got a set of slicks,
and
that's
one
it.
of them look exactly the same.
And they all look exactly the same. But
this cute little number right here, it says it. So Michelin flew us over some beautiful soft compound tires, front and rear. We got a medium compound in the rear.
why is that now?
We've learned that the rear of the car will overwork and blister a super or a soft, but you put a medium on the back, they just overwork the softs. The front needs all the help it can get. So,
Yep.
The softs tend to work.
Okay. Perfect.
Medium soft,
wow.
yeah.
Medium and soft. I never knew that. You mix and match on that. And these are motorsport four-ways, huh?
Yeah, and
okay.
we've really sprung the car lately. So it's lightly sprung, so it's going to be real compliant because the uneven surfaces up there are horrible.
So you want something that has, I want to say, high-speed rebound on this to actually keep the tires...
High and low speed rebound.
High and low-speed rebound.
You have to be really, really tight, or not tight. You have to be all over your high and low speed compression.
Okay, high and low speed compression as well, too.
Roll, so then you can compensate for a soft chassis with big bar.
Oh, my goodness.
And then we actually have cockpit adjustable sway bars in this now.
Wait. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Cockpit adjustable sway bars.
Oh, we'll get back to the brakes. I just want to show that really. Sorry, I'm having ADHD right now. So let's finish this, and then we're going to get into the cockpit adjustable sway bars.
Brakes.
So,
we got to slow the car down.
Yes, you do.
So PFC made us a custom set of calipers, rotors, hats, the whole bit for this particular project.
These things are massive. What size is this?
It's a 380 by 34.
Okay. I've seen this PFC stuff on, like, you don't see it on too many street cars, but you've seen it on some of the world's fastest race cars.
Right. And they're the factory provider for all the cup cars.
Oh, did not know that. So you're actually kind of keeping it in the family here. Okay. Can I see the cockpit adjustable sway bar?
Yeah, but I just saw that Nico disconnected it.
Oh, no. So we can't see it work.
Yeah. We can come back to it when he...
We'll come back to it because I just think that's just the coolest thing ever. Speaking of getting inside the car, who's going to strap into this thing?
Raphael Aster.
Now...
watching that guy for a while, and I've known. So he's teammates with Romain Dumas. It just so happened. Spoke to Romain. He said, "Listen, we need to get him in the car because he goes the combination of what he does in the 911. He just said it's going to be a pretty fun thing to watch." So I said, "That's great. I've watched him since 2013." So we're giving him something to pilot. Oh, sorry.
Or you're turning the wheel that they're working on.
Yeah,
so.
pinching his arms and hands and everything. So obviously we don't have any roll bar padding foam in the seat or the belts in yet. Pegasus, we just got the order.
Obviously FIA certified.
Yeah, FIA certified. They sent us the padding, all of the tow and emergency power cutoff stickers, and then these are the belts. And it was pretty cool because I called Bart up, and he was in Le Mans. You can hear the phone ring funky. I'm like, are you in France right now? He goes, yeah. What do you need? I'm like, well, I need some belts. I need some roll bar padding. He goes, done. In 10 minutes you'll get an email. They sent everything in. So like any race, like weird little thing that you're gonna need for safety or building a race car, or I mean, if you go to their website, they have everything you need. So they're like my go-to now. So Pegasus kicks ass.
We love you, Bart. No.
Got some saw belts, FIA certified. Their top of line Han style deal. I'll show you guys that after it's all installed. This is the roll bar foam I was talking about.
Okay.
So high density foam, stick on, and then.
Oh wow.
It's not like your traditional roll bar foam that used to go around because there's no room anymore.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool. And then the Race Tech seat, we have our own adapter brackets that adapt down to the floor. But this is all set up and ready to go.
Now this is what's known as a Han seat then.
Right.
So okay.
Yeah, so it's a Han seat, and they call it
the
like
halos.
Seat, so you have side impact or anything like that. It keeps you kind of here, the Han's device here, and the belt's over it. So
yep.
It's a really cool.
Nice comment. That's an amazing. Yeah, it looks. Don't fall asleep. You're not done yet. What I want to know, because I'm such a ricer, like, what is this car going to look like at the end? I've seen the yellow highlighter wheels, but
that's an indication of it.
Yeah. So what sort of livery? What's it gonna be called? What's the livery?
We've been calling it the Optima car, Optima Batteries.
Oh, okay. So okay. So do you have an Optima in the car then?
We do. So you could go lithium. You could do all this stuff, but the most reliable battery we've ever used has always been an Optima, and we put it in all our street cars because they just launched like an H6. Before, we used to make all these brackets to make them work, the 6-packs.
Yes.
And they work great, but then they don't bolt into the factory European. So we made these cool brackets and everything, but then they said, oh, well, we're just going to make a battery for the Europeans that just like bolt in the stock locations.
What?
So we're using that here. It literally bolted right in. So all the power cables, everything, I didn't have to change anything.
All this completely unobtainium, that crazy race car and off-the-shelf battery. So with that, I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm tired just watching you guys work. So you're gonna get back to work. But Tim, good luck.
One morning, things aren't going as planned. Everything just takes longer than you think. So, engine's literally almost ready to go. I wanted it in tonight, but I don't know if I have much more gas in the tank. I sent the team home, except for Dimitri. He's still milling in the other room because they need to be worth something tomorrow, and I can't, like, keep asking this of them. some weeks of late nights, and we're so close. We're so close. I mean, I feel really good about what we did today, but there's just still so much more. I'm gonna call it a night, and hopefully tomorrow's wildly productive. I think it's gonna be. Today was nuts for productivity. So I think tomorrow will be even better. Is that number 2?
Number 2.
1:10 a.m.
Nice. Should we call it a night? Exciting things happening. Wrap engines are getting the car wrapped up, and this engine is going in for hopefully the last time. So we'll be back with more here. We have less than, I think about 36 hours till Tech in Colorado, which is a 20-hour drive. So we have about 16 hours of free time, which doesn't include sleep, eat, nothing. And then we have another probably hour or two to load the car on the trailer, so that's 14 hours left. And this will be the second time she fires up in its entire life. Not that I'm saying that that's a badge of honor or something to be proud of. It's not. It's but what is to be proud of is the fact that how many people came together to make this happen and get us to this point. The amount of brain trust and passion and energy that everybody's had up until this point for this project's been crazy. I can't believe it, but everybody's jumped on board with what's weird to me is tons and tons of enthusiasm. I mean, we were here till 5 a.m. this morning, and then everybody wakes up at 7 and comes back and just getting after it. So pretty impressed, pretty cool. It's amazing. We're gonna fire it back up, and I think it'll be fun to hear. It's Saturday. I don't know what day it is. Saturday, the something, 9:40 p.m. and we're getting close. We're about, a month behind, but we're gonna hopefully load up tonight and then head out. Well, we have to load up tonight and head out there because that's it. I mean, that's time. Time for tech. Not just do what?
Just drop the wrench down, all the way down into the bumper. We're good. After all this just got tied up, the splitter
we can get
and
it.
the keepers.
We can get it. Look, it's chilling.
Okay.
We can get it. It was a delusional drop.
Oh yeah, don't do delusional things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so we're getting along. Car's starting to look good. Front end's dialed, almost finished, minus the dropped wrench. We're getting a little bit of signage on the car. It's coming along. They're making computings. Well, anyways, as of today, we fired it up again. Everything's looking good. We had a few minor, small little leaks on some of the hoses that just needed to be snugged up. Outside of that, we just finished all the fab work today. We're going around the car. Jeremy buttoned up the bottom side. We mounted the wing. All of that, which is all the billet componentry here that Gt3 whittled out on the CNC machine. And the wings over there just chilling, being ready to get put on. Air filter boxes are going in right now. Turbo inlet tubes. We're just slowly working. Everything's kind of final installed all the way back to about this point right here. And then we're gonna, this will be it right here. Intercooler goes on. Jeremy's doing the heat shielding right now. Finishing up this induction side. And that's about it. After this, we'll probably load up and drive to Colorado. So it's gonna be no sleep till Brooklyn or Colorado Springs.
4:30 in the morning. Saturday or Sunday morning now. We've got less than 24 hours to get to Colorado, and it's about a 20-hour drive, so we should be good, hopefully. Wrapping this whole kind of build up because we're loading it on a trailer. I thought honestly that this day would never come. Team did an amazing job, incredible job. It was really impressive what everybody was able to accomplish here. So time to load it up. 20-hour drive. It's gonna be Jared and I. Well, it's mainly gonna be me sleeping and Jared driving, but it'll be fun. Okay, see you in Colorado.